That is Michael from the Texas Knives, and today we're gonna be discussing something completely different than knives. We're gonna be discussing something just as effective, or so to say. Yes, I did it. I was stupid enough. I bought a tactical pen, but I had to see what the fuss was about. And this thing is the Booker KID 50 cal, and of course it's got that sweet action you really love. So I think you're gonna enjoy this because this is not just a pen. This has some penetrating power, I swear to God. So let's just test it shortly, and I'll get back to you on my thoughts because I do a bit of Wing Chun, and it's the way I like to train day to day instead of kata, and the Wing Chun kind of comes into my normal rhythm of getting people away from me instead of hurting people if they're troublemakers. You know, I'm a young guy. I've been in plenty of trouble down in the city, and I just want to, like escape and evade. So something like this might come in handy for some of the younger kids who don't really know how really to defend themselves, but need a little leg up on the perpetrator. And I really think it's a good idea to give any girl who's going to a community college or something like that, because there's so many incidents of rape you wouldn't believe. And I really believe getting this business end of it yanked down on your hand or your throat, you're gonna let go. So let's just see how penetrating this is. So I'm not gonna keep you up all night on this test. It's simple. Here's a bunch of cardboard, thick layers of industrial cardboard, and the thing with these short pens is you hold them like this, and then you palm the index finger, and you have it like that, so you use that as a stop, and then you have the same length, the same grabbing motion when you're doing your stuff. And let's just see how far this will penetrate. If you get hit in the ribs and you need to get an attacker away. I believe it ain't gonna do that to a person. It's just gonna leave a big old mark that lasts as deep as this. But really, the thing is, I click it on, and I can write again, as you see. So it works as a pen, and it's a kind of a line of self-defense for like schoolgirls. The perfect annihilation. Give them one of these, and they will feel secure walking through those halls at night, and going to college and all of those things you do in the foreign countries. They will feel secure if they're just walking with a pen, just kind of going clickety. And this even has, it's the Booker pen. It's had that nice action, so you can kind of go like just. And it's very kind of stress relieving. So yeah, it's kind of my fault. The only thing I have a little problem with is when the knife came, it didn't write. And I'm like, check this before you send it out of the shop, please. Like, don't send me a bent knife. And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about because I'm kind of pissed. They sent me this pen, and they got great products. But before it goes out of the shops from the what can I say, the storage room, they don't check them. I guarantee it, because anybody would have caught those things. And now it's 2 for 2. So I'm like a little tired of that company, because people shouldn't have to deal with that. They're expecting something great like this, something beautiful and elegant, or maybe a big old knife or a camping tent or whatever, and it shouldn't have to fail. It has to work. It's a survival shop. It's a wilderness shop. Jesus Christ, man, where are priorities? So, without further rambling about that, let me just say a tactical pen is a very good idea if you are looking into maybe getting your kid or anyone in your family some self-defense. My own mother walks out sometimes at night going to her car, and I'm gonna get her one of these because I can teach her how to defend herself with it. She's very easy to teach those things. And I know how because I have a little jiu-jitsu and Wing Chun training, so I know how to swing it right. But I suggest everybody get a tactical pen because nobody's gonna be all like, oh no, he's got a knife. You know those laws that made people think a knife kills? It doesn't. People kill. But this is a great pen. I'm glad I bought the 50 cal instead of the 45 because I really like the short version. It's just nice and it's kind of stress relieving, this action, bolt action. I mean, you can walk around thinking about your things and yeah, nice and easy, you know. So thank you to Booker and thank you to Haney Haynes and thank you to the people on YouTube who kind of got me on to this idea because I don't want to be rocking around with a knife. In my country, it's very looked down upon to have a knife in your pocket, and people kind of get skittish, and there's really no reason because it's all about what does the eyes tell you. Is he coming to get you or isn't he? So, but people can't know that, you know, so I just got a mail, so I'm going to go look at that. But this is Michael with Someday Tactics and Knives. Get yourself one of these. You won't regret it. See you later.